right here at the turntable, and the railroad's a loop with a spur off it for the mountain, but I'm gonna try to run it as a point-to-point as well. So we'll come out of the engine house, and the car barn. The cars will be over in the front yard, right in front of the house. So in the morning, come out with the engine and head over to pick up your cars. And we'll use part of the loop, and then we head up the mountain and run as a point-to-point from down here to the mountain. So this is still coming off the turntable. I'm going to come around here, and I'm going to connect into the main line right here at Mountain View. Just a double track at Juniper. I get all different kind of wildflowers here. There's these little white ones with the yellow. These other yellow things. And these are lupins here, these little purple deals. Anyway, everything's pretty overgrown, so we'll take a walk around with it overgrown. Here's Juniper, double track through here. A lot of it we can't see the rail because of the weeds, but we'll keep it clear for the steamer. So as you can see, you can't even really see a track anymore. So as a point-to-point, we'll come down here, go into this switch off the main here. This is my reverse track. We'll head into here, go all the way up this track, then what we'll do is go up there and throw a switch, and then you back into this track, and you back into the front yard right in front of the house. Let's see if you see the track here. Right in front of the house here, and this is front yard. You can see it's a kind of a jungle out here at the moment. The weeds are as tall as the sign. Anyway, so you pick up your cars right here. This is going to be the car barn. And so you just came in, you backed in, pick up your cars, and you take off on the run. And I want to do switching operations and leave cars wherever I can. I think I got like, I don't know, 12 or 15 destinations where we'll be able to leave cars. If you come up here, as you can see, the whole hill's just covered with these yellow flowers everywhere. And this only lasts for a couple weeks, and then everything's all dead again. But anyway, let's go keep going around. See how far I can get here. This is the new rework curve. A lot of landfill out here, a lot of landfill. And this track is the right height. This bridge still has to come up about 2 feet, but I'm going to be putting this bridge in just like my original plan, so the water can drain off, and then the landfill doesn't have to be quite as crazy. Here's where I got to go through this tree to keep the main line going. I'm going to walk around the tree here. Come out of here and it'll go double track, and that's the siding off to the left. And this is the station spur. This is Quail Valley. Quail Valley is 16 feet below my driveway up there behind the house, which is where the trains are running right now. And the whole railroad climbs 58 feet. So what we did is we went and picked up our cars. Now we're going around. We just went around the loop and we're heading back up the track that we came down. So we didn't quite take the whole loop, but that's what makes it point to point. So now we're heading back up. Realistically, you go around the big loop over there, brings you back to the summit. And at summit, switch right here, you switch off, come around here, and come around behind the roundhouse where we took off from. There's the turntable. Come around behind the roundhouse. And here's the mountain division. Oop. I'm calling it the thatch division really. Cut off here. This is where the cut is for the loop. I changed some stuff at the loop here too. Alright. So we're up at the loop here. We're going to go around that white truck all the way around. Be a double track. And then it's a new part. We're going to be on landfill here. You're going to be about 4 feet in the air right here. As you come around here, there's the container. We're going to come off this drop off. It's about 6 feet deep. And I have these support columns that I'm going to use to hold the track. And I don't know if you can tell, but we'll come off that hill and be flying over the trees up on top of these green poles. I have about, I don't know, 6 or so of them. So we'll come right through here, way up there at the height of the trees. And then you'll come on to a big landfill here. You're about 6 feet in the air. And that's where you go over the top of the loop. And coming around here, still coming up. So the Quail Valley, the lowest point, is 16 feet below the house. The loop is 16 feet above the house. And then from the loop, it's another 26 feet of height to gain to get all the way up to the top of the switchback. So all in all, we're going to gain 58 feet. And there's the container. There's the house. There's these red flowers too going. And instead of going all the way over there, I'm going to go up the switchback, see if I can get there in 10 minutes. Took a couple shortcuts. I did this the other night. Took me a half hour to get the engine out, pick up the cars at the car barn, take them all the way to the top of the switchback, and then just park there for a second and then come all the way back, put the cars away, put the engine back, and it took me 34 minutes. Whew. Anyway, I'm almost to the top there. We're getting close. Anyway,